I love all of that. But let me ask you this. Was any of the stuff that you just listed missing in any of your previous relationships? Were you missing any of those qualities in the past? Why maybe, you know, you walked away or it didn't work?
Did I? Absolutely. He had eyes for me and everybody else. He had eyes for my friends. He had eyes for, you know, different other island women that was on the, you know, island that I didn't know. You know, it was a lot. You know what I mean? He was generous, and he was a lot of what I wanted, definitely, because I wouldn't have gotten into it at all, and then I wouldn't have stayed as long as I did. You
Right.
know, I can say this now because he and I are friends now. We talk, you
Well,
know,
Michael?
and yeah,
Wow.
yeah, because why keep that inside? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Once
Yeah.
I realized, you know, my responsibility and my role and part in it, it was like I can't just totally blame you. It wasn't just you. It takes two to tangle still. And
Okay.
so when I accepted that, I was able to call and apologize for my part and mean it, you know? And so now it's good. You know, and so we get a chance to talk about those things that we weren't able to talk about before. So people kill me thinking that you're going to stay mad. Me and this man were not boyfriend and girlfriend. Our pillow talk was our pillow talk. It was personal. So those friends out there that said that I was lying, that we, you know, they slept with each other. Hence, you know, I'm sure you probably know one of those friends of mine that I said slept with my husband. I still mean it.
Huh.
I have a direct line to him where there's honesty between he and I. So I
Yeah.
just going to rep saying he told me. That's how I know, amongst other things that I have as receipts to know. So when I said come see me, I meant that. Come
Woo!
see me.
I like you.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
God gave Lisa Raye a round of applause, baby.
hmm Oh my
I
goodness.
absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So we're gonna play a little itty bitty game. So we got smash, marry, or kill. And kill after kill.
Smash, marry, or kill.
So I'm going to list three names, and you got to tell me which one you would smash, which one you would marry, and which one you would kill.
Okay.
Michael Misick, Anthony Bryant, and Tony Martin.
Well, who's Anthony Bryant?
Do I have the wrong name of your ex?
That was the guy from the show, the ABC show called The Proposal. Yeah, that was a show. So
So y'all wasn't
what
really together.
it was smash, married, or kill.
Yes.
Oh, it's not an in between, huh? Mm,
No,
um,
no in between.
well, okay. Well, for Anthony, I definitely wouldn't smash. I definitely wouldn't marry. So I guess the only other one that's left is kill.
So you kill
Michael
Anthony.
Misick. He has matured also. I will say that, and he
Okay.
is a different person. You know, everything that we've gone through has taught us something, and because he was so much of what I still want on my list, mixed with the maturity and where he is now, I could possibly say marry again.
Wow.
hmm
What?
Yep.
Y'all getting an exclusive today. Wow.
Yep. Yep. And Tony Martin, I would say kill, because that didn't last, because we weren't evenly yoked and we weren't ready for marriage, and we weren't he wasn't prepared to take care of a wife. And I need you to take care of certain things as the man, as the king, as the provider. I need you to do just that. So, and I haven't talked to him so many years, so I don't know where he is in life, and, you know, with his maturity level and what he feels about, you know. So we don't have a relationship, so I would have to say kill for that.
Wow. So if
You are getting a
Michael,
whole lot, girl.
yes, we are. So if Michael like re-proposed, would you say yes?
No.
You no.
But in all honesty, I have to acknowledge where he is in his life, like I've acknowledged where I am in my life. I see the difference. You know what I mean? And let me say this, in all of what we went through, he still is a good person, a good-hearted person.
Right.
Like Michael took care of me, and he took me to a level in life that no one else has done for me. He made me a first lady of a country, and he allowed me to run this country with him. So no one else has done that. And we shared things that we had fun in life doing.
Yeah.
I cannot take that away from him giving that to me.
Yeah.
He was good to me in those areas. Was he a great husband? No. You know what I mean? But I can differentiate between the two. So as a person, as a man, he's a great person. He's funny. He has swag. He was good looking after he lost the weight and I got him together. And he had money. And he loved music. And he loved traveling. He loved shopping. He loved dressing. He loved me for me. Those things I have to be able to be honest and say are great qualities about him. And those are qualities that I would want in another marriage.
Wow, wow,
Mm-hmm.
and wow, that's very interesting. All
Yeah.
right, now, all right.
And you got to be able to forgive too.
Yes, you
You have to be
do.
able to forgive. And I
Yes,
have
you
forgave
do.
him
Yes, you
totally.
do. So when you guys, what's the last question I'm gonna ask about him? So when you guys did speak and you said you apologized, did he apologize to you for putting you through A, B, C, D, E,
Oh
F, G?
gosh.
He
Many
did.
times.
Was that
Many
something that you
times.
needed?
Oh yeah. I needed to know not just the apology, I needed to know the truth. I need to know
You
the
needed. I'm
truth.
sorry, say
So
it again.
after we got a divorce and after we went through all of that and we finally came back together as friends, we were able to say, hey, look, that time I accused you of such and such, did you really do that? Because there were things that he thought that I did not do. And I had to
Wow.
tell him that. And when I told him, he just looked at me and he said, whoa, all this time I thought you did. And I was like, no, I did not. You know, and then he shared some truth on some things to me that made me go, you did that too, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, but I was glad to hear it because I was able to put things in perspective, and that's why I'm able to sit on TV and say, "Yes, you did. Come see me."
Right.
That's why I'm able to do that.
Right. So what about, can you like speak to like what about the women out there and even some of the men that need that apology that never get it? How do
Yeah,
you get closure? Like how do you deal with it? Because there's some ex-boyfriends that still owe me an apology and I never got it, but I deal with
yeah,
it on my own. But some people, they look for that apology and they need that
yeah.
closure. Like, is there any
And
advice that you can, can you speak to that?
yeah, because here's the thing: sometimes you may not ever get it,
Ever.
and so you cannot revolve your life around an apology. What you must do is revolve your life around what kind of person you are and you become. And you should shed all of that pain, that hurt, and everything out of that relationship to become a better person.
Yeah.
So when you know that, you know you can hold your head up high and say, I learned from that experience. I learned from that relationship. And thank you for allowing me to get stronger because of it. And thank you for allowing me to be a better person for someone else in my life. And so when you know that and you find that, you got to honor yourself,
Yeah.
you know?
I love that. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that. Yes, yes, yes. Because that's something that I have friends that they struggle with that. Well, I need to talk to him or I need to, and sometimes,
Because listen, here's the thing. He may not even be there yet. He may not ever get there. He may not
right,
have seen anything was wrong with you all's relationship.
right.
It's going to take another special young somebody to bring that to his son. He may have to go through that pain himself to go, whoa, I get it now. Because when karma comes back around, we rarely say, wait a minute, now let me stop and think. What have I done to receive this type of drama in my life or pain or whatever? Like, did I do something? We don't do that. We just deal with the circumstance right then and there. It's rare we go back and say, I must have done something to deserve this or to receive
Yeah,
this. So
yeah,
we know about karma, but we don't really dig deep into it. So that's why you got to watch your walk. You know what I mean? Watch what you do and how you do it and who you talk to and why you talk to them the way you talk to them because it's going to come back. I want to
yeah.
put out what I want to receive back.
Absolutely.
Period.
Is this something that you talk about? You said you have vision board classes, or can you
Hmm.
talk? Is that something that you address when in
I
your
do
vision board
because
classes?
I feel that everything we do starts with a dream, starts in a picture form. When you close your eyes, you dream. You see it in picture form. So I took that concept, and not me first and foremost, but we take that concept and we say, how can I see my life on a board? So vision boarding is just that. a bunch of pictures for your goals and your dreams and the desires of your heart to be able to put on a board so you can see it every day and pray over it and grab one of those things and say, okay, I want that 2020 Range Rover in white with wood grain with 22s on it. Okay, what else connected to that? Do you have a job? And if you got a job, then how much are they paying you? Because how much are you able to save so you can be able to pay for the truck? Everything is connected to one thing to another for your life.
Alignment.
So if I'm constantly seeing it, I'm constantly thinking about it. Therefore, I'm talking about it. Therefore, I got to do something about it. What are those things? Because we deal with the things we talk about constantly all the time. But there's also some things that we forget about sometimes too that we want. But he didn't if we prayed about it and if we put it on our vision board and we see that we want it. Let me tell you this short, quick story real quick. PZI Jeans, I used to be their ambassador. I used to work for them a long time ago, 7 years ago. When they called me last year to ask me did I want to buy the company, I looked and found my first vision board that I ever done. On that vision board, it has a cutout picture of the girl in some PZI jeans, and it says the Lisa Raye collection. That was 7 years ago. I had no idea that I would own that company today and be putting out jeans that I wear, that I'm a fan of every day. I had no idea. But when I saw that, all I could do was just cry and say, thank you, Lord. Thank you so much, because I forgot, but you didn't. You know the plan to prosper me, not me. I just want to stay obedient and stay on course. That's what I want to do. I want to be in alignment. And that's what a vision board teaches you, how to be in alignment, because you have that list. It's like a grocery list. When you go to the grocery store, you have a check off list. I got my apples, I got my flour, I got my eggs, I got my milk, I got everything I want. Now I'm on to the cashier. Bam, bam. It's a sense of accomplishment that you feel when you check off the things that you said that you were going to do. It makes you feel like, okay, now on to the next. But you can't go on to the next. You've got all this stuff on your plate and ain't took nothing off yet. Let's take things off our plate of accomplishment and then say, I got some room now to put some more stuff on there. Pile on some more things. Bring it on.
Man.
That's life. Life rocks.
Woo, baby. Lisa Raye. Gee, so where can we, because I know there's a lot of people on this, like, and I see the comments and they're moving very quickly, but where somebody's saying that there's an echo, where can we, like, get more information on this vision board class? Like, and I know we're going through a whole quarantine, everything is locked down and on pause, but
Right.
like, how do we get, to be a part of this, like, to learn more, have you teach us?
Because social media is so huge, and that's the way that we are, relating to each other now, that every time I have an appearance somewhere, and I do it on different levels. I do it in an intimate setting for 50 people or less.
Okay.
I do it for corporations. I do it at expos, conventions. I do it, at church events. It's my ministry. It is something that I learned that works, that I want to share. That's it. That's all. It ain't no business model. It ain't where I make my money. It has to pay for itself, sure. Because when I go into a city, I need to pay for the airline ticket, the hotel, the supplies. But that comes with the cost in which I charge for going into a city. But it's not nearly the Lisa Raye fee. It's the minister and Lisa Raye. It is the philanthropist. It is the humanitarian in me that allows me to say, what is your budget? Because what your budget is, let's make that work. Let's make that work. You know what I mean? And so because I like doing it, and because it allows me to walk the walk while I'm talking the talk, it keeps things in perspective for me, because I have to constantly say, am I preaching anything that I'm not doing? Am I a living, walking example of what it is that I'm sharing? Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not around here cursing or fussing or stressing sometimes. Absolutely, I'm human. I go through that, but it also allows me to have an accountability over on top of me to go, okay. Bring it down. Just get it together. Meditate. Because even my grandbaby right now, she'll do this.
Wow.
And when she does that, I go, that's right, bring it down. That's right, baby. And so when
Wow.
you see that and you see a little person there that is showing you that, it's like, right, what the heck is wrong with me? Let me get it together. You know what I mean? And so I want to be there instead of here all over the place because life is going to keep us that way anyway. So I want to be as steady as I possibly can for as long as I can. So when I'm get off kilter, then I can bounce back.
Absolutely.
We the bounce back queens, meaning we women. We bounce back.
Okay.
We bounce back
Okay.
on everything. You know what I mean? And our men are there to catch us. Some of them are, some of them not. Some of us bounce back, some of us don't. You know what I mean? But that's what makes the world go round, and that's what makes us different. And that's what makes me want to teach and preach and tell and sell the way that I do.
Yes.
You like, yeah, that
Yes.
part. That part.
I receive all that. You was talking to me. I don't know about everybody else, but you was talking to me.
And I do it a lot. I do it a lot on so many different levels with my friends, with my daughter friends,
Yeah.
people that I meet when I do appearances. It's like something about me that they say, they come up to me at schools and say, I wanted to share with you that I'm pregnant and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, oh my God, how old are you? And I used to say, why me? Like, why they pick me out of everybody
Mm-hmm.
to me? But it's something mothering and nurturing about my spirit
Yes.
that I have accepted.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that I
Absolutely.
have accepted that now you can just come to me with any kind of problem and I'm
You
just
will
the
minister.
advisor. I'm just like black, you know what I
Yes.
mean? And if I
Yes.
don't, I'm gonna find someone that'll be able to help you.
Yes. Yes.
But I just
And
wish that I had that kind of person in my life, you know, that
yes.
I can plug into the recharge, you know, and I do. I have my people through. I belong to, you know, a church that I really, really love, Pastor Teray Roberts and Sarah Jakes.
One
And they
Church LA.
One
Mm-hmm.
church LA.
Yeah.
And I go there and I'm able to be able to, you know, sow into different people there. And I teach at my church as well. You know, I have other people that I can call that are girlfriends that have been there, done that, bigger, better, and more than I have, that I can say, okay, I trust you, you know, to talk to. But you got to have somebody around you that's going to check you, that you respect, that you can hear that word from and say, okay, I'm tripping. You got to. Because if you thinking your shit don't stink and you running around here doing things the same way that you did it last year, and you said, and sometimes it works for you. But if you're not open enough to be able to hear from someone else another perspective or a different way, then I let you go. And I let you go ahead and do that then and see where that
Yes.
gets you. Well, how much money you making? Or did you get a promotion? Where you at in your love life? Where you at in the world? If that's working for you, then good. But if it's not working for you, listen to somebody. Try another
Right.
one.
Right.
And even if you didn't see that I did it and it didn't work, I'm adding putting 20 on 10 now. I've learned a few things more now from the time that I did it. So now let's try it together then. Here's something in a different way. Let's try that. But if you shut down, it's like, okay, I guess you think you got it. Go ahead and do it.
Right. 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 I know having you on is a testament to my own thing, like my own, like, alignment and stuff. Because I used to pray for certain types of celebrities, like, oh, I want this one, I want that one. And then I had to change my prayer and say, God, please align me with the right celebrities that are going to be inspiring to anybody watching.
Mm.
And then I just start getting in like yesterday I had on Frankie Razor and he had a whole story that was just amazing. And now you come on and now you're talking like just inspiring, amazing things. So like just,
And
that's why I'm eating it
when you
up.
interview Yandy, I actually sat and watched that entire interview because
Thank
I
you.
learned some things about her that I didn't know. And it made me even walk away from that interview liking her more. And you did that. You did that by bringing her on and saying, you have a voice. I want to interview you. I like something enough about you to say, let me give you this platform to utilize to be able to showcase whatever it is you're going to talk about. And it was things that made me go, wow, okay, that's why I gravitated to her. That's why I like her. So you're doing a great job. You know, you're put in a position that is giving us a voice. So thank you.
Oh my goodness, that makes me feel, that just fills up my whole entire spirit. You got to know, I started Pedis and Mimosas literally with $100 in my pocket. I was an Uber
Mm,
driver. For real, I
mm-hmm.
slept in my car for 43 days because I wanted to really pull this off.
And look at
And
you.
it's just taken on a life
And
of
look
its
at God.
own.
And look at God. And
Look
you
at
didn't stop.
God.
And you didn't stop because when you feel it and you have something inside, you're like, I don't know, something is yearning and burning. I have to do this.
For
And
sure.
normally, when everyone is an entrepreneur and they're starting a startup business, they got a story. Bill Gates got a story. The man that owns Amazon has a story. He started in his garage with one telephone line in his garage. Look at him now. We have a story because it just don't come to us. Ain't nobody making it rain or snow on us.
Right.
We got to get it. We got to get it, and we're getting it. We're getting it slowly but surely. And it's not practical like everybody else's story, but it's our story.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We got to do a toast. What are we toasting to, Lisa Raye?
To health, prosperity, to making America great again for real, partnership, accountability, friendship, loyalty, and love.
I love that. Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bang. So before I let you go, you have to promise me one thing. You have to promise me that when everything is back to normal and Pedis Mimosas is shooting in LA, that you will be an actual guest on the show so we can sit and face each other and actually have pedicures and have drinks and all that.
Please, I will, and thank you. I definitely will.
Thank you so much again.
You're
and
so
I love
welcome.
you and keep doing the damn thing.
Say bye to everybody. Come on.
Yes, Bella Raye.
Come on. You got to say bye. And I'll pay you later, okay? She said, okay.
Bye, Bella Raye. Stay pretty.
Bye bye. Thank you, everybody. Mwah. Mwah. See you later, girl.
And before you guys go, everybody in the comments, everybody watching, again, Pedis and Mimosas is on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube and type in Shannon Mac TV, or you can easily click the link in my bio and subscribe to the channel there.
Please do. Right. I love her stories and I love your guests. Please do support.
Thank you, Lisa Raye. Thank you. Bye. Bye, y'all.
All right.
Yay. Yay. And don't forget, please go ahead and hit the follow button for Mozart chocolate liqueur, because this is what I've been sipping on. All this greatness. Oh, so good. White chocolate, pumpkin spice, dark chocolate, strawberry. I got it all.